Hello everybody, I'm Sharpened Blade, and today I have another unboxing. Using the Bestech Paladin to open this. This is the Qvist Blade Works Variant PE, or Production Edition. So inside, a sticker, thank you card, and most importantly, most importantly, the knife. So I got the blue G10, obviously. Very nice. Now let's see how this action is. Ooh, she's tight. So I know that was probably 4. They probably tightened this. The same thing happened with the Forest. I asked Dylan to tighten the pivot so that it wouldn't get taken at the border, because if you can flick it open like one-handed, then the chances are they'll take it. So, or if you can flick it like this and it opens, then they'll take it at the border. So this, that's all that happened there. This needs to be loosened up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen the pivot and spend a little bit of time with it, and then I'll come back with my first impressions. Alright, so I'm back with some first impressions. I was going to just try to loosen the pivot, which I did. I loosened it, and it just went off center. So I figured I better just take it apart. Now I didn't film the disassembly on this. When I do the review, I'll maybe do a disassembly at that point. I got it back together again, tuned it, and now the action is much better. So I think it was just tight from trying to be safer to get across the border, which I really appreciate. But oh, still needs to break in a little bit. I can make it looser. Like I can loosen up the pivot more, and it like flies out a lot easier. But I'm gonna let it break in, because if I loosen it up, I lose the centering, and the centering is pretty much perfect on this. It might be off. No, it's pretty much perfect. So I really don't want to mess with that too much, and if I loosen it way too much, of course there's blade play. So anyways, so it's right at that perfect point. Super snappy action. These are made by QSP, I believe, and QSP has been doing an awesome job with their knives and with their OEM work. So I'm very pleased to have this. It's a very nice looking knife, and the action is great. Drop shut. Once it gets past the detent ball, it's very free dropping. So it's not completely drop shut to the point where it's a guillotine, but it's very smooth and it drops nicely. And it works well with my left hand as well. Now, ergos, from what I could tell, haven't done any hard work with it or anything yet, any hard cutting. Ergos are really nice though. Feels nice in hand. I was a little worried about this cutout where it's not perfectly square, but you know, it is a cutout. It's not completely rounded like some finger grooves you see. Now this is just mostly for access to the liner lock. However, that doesn't cause any problems. If you choke up here, if I choke up here, my middle finger goes right in there, and my index finger goes here. Feels really comfortable. If I hold it back here, don't even notice it. And when you hold it, like a sway back is meant for, I've heard, I've never used a sway back for anything other than just cutting normally, but if you hold it like this and draw it towards you, it's extremely comfortable. So it's a really nice knife. Great ergos, really sharp. It came really sharp and it's super slicey. Yeah, I'm really excited to carry this knife and to start using it to get a review out and ready for you guys. So thanks so much for watching. Take care.